Acquiring this game for yourself is not quite as tricky or as expensive as what you might think. Hello fellow Aussians, and welcome to the channel. Today we are talking about another item that is from the initial release of MGM's The Wizard of Oz. But this time we're going to the country of the UK to get this item. Castell Brothers produced this Wizard of Oz card game in 1940 in the UK. The box front features this image of the wizard. Each of the sides of the box features some pretty amusing statements. Endless amusement. Mirth and magic. Full of adventure. British manufacture. The other side features the title card glued to the box. Opening up the box reveals the cards and instructions. The cards tell the story of the movie The Wizard of Oz in order. The Kansas sequences with these cards are a little unique in that they are also in color. The artwork that's on these cards is absolutely gorgeous. It's amazing how good these cards look, and they were printed over 85 years ago. The backs of each of the cards features a Munchkin soldier with Leo the Lion on the bottom. There are 4 different suits in this particular game, which are red, green, blue, and black. Each suit has 11 cards each. Now, how do you actually play the game? It's played very similarly to an old English game called whist. I provided a link down below to Gather Together Games video describing and showing you how to actually play the game of whist. Now, as far as this Wizard of Oz game goes, there are a couple differences. This game is played over multiple rounds, and each round a player wins a trick by having the highest numbered card. At the end of each round, each player then scores how many tricks they won. The player that wins up to 250 points over the multiple rounds that you play is the winner. But unlike the game of whist, there are penalty cards in this deck. All of the red cards are penalty cards, and if you should have those inside any of the tricks that you win, you lose points. You lose double points if you have this card, number 9 from the red suit, in any of the tricks that you win. Interestingly, the instructions also state that if you should have a larger group of people playing the game, you should get 2 decks to play the game. Now, this is not the earliest Wizard of Oz card game, but it's certainly the earliest MGM-related card game. Acquiring this game for yourself is not quite as tricky or as expensive as what you might think. This particular game that I have here, I spent a whopping $30 to acquire. If you know how much these sell for online, at least here in the United States, they sell anywhere between $150 to $300 plus dollars. But it is possible to pick up this game for a much cheaper price. Instead of going through an American seller, simply buy it from someone from England. That's what I did. And believe it or not, I actually own 2 decks of these cards. And I spent no more than $30 each time. So it's definitely possible to acquire somewhat more difficult items to get, at least here in the United States, than what you might think. I think this card game sold pretty well, considering how many of these still are intact. This particular one had all of its cards with it. So that's at least a little nice as far as collectors are concerned, in that I haven't seen too many of these sell where they're missing cards. And if they are missing a card, it's usually only one, which is certainly which will set you back a little bit, but at least it's not that bad of a price instead of spending $300 on one of these sets. Sure, my box isn't perfect. I don't care, because I spent $30 on it. I somewhat wonder if someone actually used these cards because of how good they look. I can't imagine somebody actually dealing these, but that's probably just because of how beautiful they are. It's just an absolutely gorgeous set of cards, and if you can get one for around the same price that I paid, it's absolutely worth it. Do you have this card set from 1940? Or are there any other Wizard of Oz card sets that you have in your collection? Let's have a discussion down in the comments section. And if you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. New videos are posted every 2 weeks on the 15th and last day of each month. And if that doesn't satisfy your appetite for Oz, follow the link in the description to ozclub.org and join the International Wizard of Oz Club. Until next time, happy holidays!